That should go. There it is. I think it's now going. I can't actually tell because YouTube is, but I think there's a to refresh. Yeah, it looks like we're live. Great. Got a good connection. Yeah, looks like we're going. Cool. Cool beans. I don't plan on doing a whole lot of scene changes today because I don't have images for that sort of thing, which also means no reactive images. But if you watched, class 1D, you've got a good idea what these guys look like, so. Or what these guys sound like. Aha. Let me turn you up. You're a little bit quiet. Going up. Oh, look, everyone's here. Great. Cool. Let me get the music going.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm 2% right now.
2%.
Yeah. It turns out I didn't leave it charging overnight, so
Ooh, yeah.
it's fine. We're good.
Let me run the track.
My brain fried right now.
Yeah.
How do people do this, man? I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, come on. It's easy. All you gotta do is do this normally. No one's even here.
Scary.
No one's even watching.
Kind of scary.
It's harder than recording.
How does one yap?
Kinda.
I'll put in the chat exactly what I did so you can understand why my brain is fried.
Chat.
Hours.
Chat, is this real?
Chat, is this guy for real? Yeah, listen, there's nobody in chat right now.
That's fine.
We could say anything at this point.
Oh, I don't know about that. I dropped the home address real quick.
Out on the stream.
Wait, let me pull up Sterling as the sheet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You gotta get that guy going up.
It's been December, right?
It has been a bit. Yeah.
No, February.
While.
Oh man.
February.
Yeah.
When do we do February?
Well, I ran something.
Oh well, yeah.
Well,
that's not like
recorded,
not half
so no one gets listen.
No, with Half-Blood, we played back in February.
Ah yes.
Oh, when it was the two of us.
Oh. All right, that was you two. Wasn't that December? January?
No, it was more recently because I was in the middle of shows, which means it would have had to have been around last month, basically.
No, not last month.
I don't think it was last month.
No, it would have been like last month.
I'm pretty sure it was like January, bro. Or I remember flying.
There was one 2 weeks ago, and then there was one in February.
Yeah, there was one a bit ago, but the one you guys did with stuff. I mean, I could just check the document to see when it was last updated.
I'm pretty sure it was around January.
Well, I don't think it matters either way, but it's important that we're getting back to it. Because we left a lot of stuff on the table when we last did this, right?
I need to remember what happened.
Well, I mean...
The last Mayhem video that we had was 2 months ago.
Yes.
Damn.
But that was only the last video.
That was also... You put that one out, though, within like a week of us doing it.
Yeah.
Because we were surprised, because I remember we did that one because that was right before you were doing the show at the end of January, beginning of February.
Yeah, that sounds right.
We're like, how are you able to do that when you're also doing all kinds of other stuff? And you said, I believe your exact words are, you quoted the Palpatine thing. Dark side allows me to do many things people would consider unnatural.
Yes. You guys played last on April 21st. So we have another hidden secret episode that no one will ever see. Not even part of.
Right, that's true, because Riku, however we're calling ourselves on this, also ran one.
Oh, yeah.
That one was wacky,
Uh,
bro.
Wait, so there are
Wait,
3 lost
if I
episodes
actually
now.
ended up putting that into the document.
Yeah, I sent it to you then.
You did send it to me.
Yeah,
Well.
that session was so. Oh my gosh.
The session was oof. Oof for
It
the
was.
session.
I'm glad it's not real. Never
I
happened.
mean, it was kind of real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, don't believe me or do, but that's just to say, give me a second. I'm going to copy this.
That the girls never got to show off their skateboarding skills.
Oh man, yeah. Does someone want to check YouTube? Make sure it's streaming correctly. I don't want to.
Then I see it streaming. I don't know if that means it's streaming correctly.
Yeah, just click on it because it should
Sure.
be like audio right now. And if there's not, then I can fix it real quick.
Well, I
It should
haven't
just
been-
always be audio.
I don't have the audio
Okay.
on because
I could do
let
it.
me put myself
Let me
here.
check.
Is it a
Well, I
wise-
mean, I guess you need someone to talk, right? To test.
I mean, yeah, we
You
can.
know,
just
there's
do-
got to be like an audio to audio.
Who knows? Who knows? I think it is just going. I just don't think I can see it on my end.
Yeah, I checked
working.
it and I heard myself talking.
Great.
Like 5
Cool.
It is
Then-
delayed, but
Do you guys want to get the episode started then?
I'm kind of eating a banana for sure.
Do you, I mean, I can let you finish eating your banana.
Thank you. They should bustin', bro. I got 2 bananas actually.
I was actually
I'll
just
save
about
that
to
one
say
for later. Eat a
2
banana?
bananas, and you're not going to share.
Well, I have a pair. If you want that.
I believe that it's a very character Sterling moment to walk in scene eating a banana.
Yeah.
It's a Texan thing.
It's a Texan thing. Bananas. Famously Texan.
Yeah, it looks like a gun. I was actually walking around with the banana when I got it, like around my hip. Some kind of host.
Oh man, Sterling and his bananas.
The Texan instinct, you know.
The Texan instinct. Sorry if I'm clearing my throat a little bit. I had something just before we started. I started coming down with a little bit of stuff, so you might hear a little bit of rustling and that sort of
no.
thing. But we're good.
Drink some.
Water is for the weak. Liquids are for the poor.
Take some. I don't know.
Probably. But we're already streaming. I can't walk away now.
Drink cold water.
Glug 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 glug. Oh man, that's such a weird response. Oh man. Having like a
Glug, glug.
weird oh man, like a what is that called? Like the Pavlovian response to drink water. I've been trained too well by the CIA.
It was a good banana. 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 on a banana? That's pretty good.
It was a mushy, like the brown part.
You know, it says a lot about the quality of a banana.
Pretty good. You guys eat the white stuff?
Yes?
Like the strings?
No, not strings.
That's the best part.
Wait, the banana. I'm sitting here like that's the banana.
Yeah.
I don't eat this. 'Cause I'm allergic.
It's the yellow part.
Yeah,
Not like the strings on the inside of the peel, like the white part.
I mean, I don't peel them off, but I don't eat them.
You're missing out, man. Straight potassium right there.
Well, that just sounds like a fast road, and that sounds like a really slow road to radiation poisoning.
It's a long road.
Hey!
Got them.
It'll take you 100 years, but you'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
100 years
for
and a
real.
million bananas.
You guys should try it. Oh, that's 10 out of 10.
Crazy. But you guys want to get started with the session?
Bro. I mean, yeah. I just need to lock it.
You gotta lock in. Channel Sterling.
A lot. I know. Gotta bring my southern twang. Pop your popcorn. What do they be saying? Pop your popcorn. Air out your lungs. All Texan slang right there.
All Texan.
Buckaroo.
Oh no. They got to him.
Right. How we're doing this? What are we doing?
Yeah. Alright.
Who's going?
Well, I mean, I guess we'll start... You know, actually, Jason, which one of the twins do we want to start with?
Let's go with her. She's not the super talkative one, and I'm still eating.
Oh, in that case, Riku, our monster slayer of the group. Deflection, haha. The camera quickly
Yeah.
changes directions.
The hard cut, alright?
Hard cut, yeah. Where does
doing this?
yeah? What? Just give me sort of like a rundown of like, what did
I think he was in the
Riku?
woods, right?
I think he was probably in the woods.
I think. Cut to still. Sterling was walking into the woods, right? And the Dustin were in the back.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we can cut to there.
Damn. The hell do I do? It's been so long, dog.
I mean, we don't gotta pick up like immediately, but like typically we start off. I know it's been a while, but like, what was like the highlight of your day? What was something that stood out in Sterling's day, and then like where does he end up in the end?
Wait, May has to make her
Up you grow?
yeah, her magic roll. Prophecy.
I think we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, I'll get my magic item eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
have an
mean,
idea.
I know Sterling's been doing some like weird monster hunting. Do you think there's anything weird he had to catch recently?
Anything weird?
Just stick 3 nouns together.
I think a sticky goldfish.
Ah, sticky goldfish. Those things are hard to catch, I'll tell you that.
Slippery rock. And a wet mongoose.
Wet mongoose. Those are some pretty difficult catches, but I mean, obviously Sterling's a professional. No threat to a person of his caliber.
Yeah, but the rock had to be brought in dead, so that's all.
For
That's
real.
important.
The rock was
Yeah.
the hardest part.
Yeah, the rock's the hardest part.
But
Oh, I didn't even realize that was a pun. Okay.
you did. Come on, dude.
I gotta get back on my game, alright?
The puns never stop.
Listen, I wasn't on guard for the puns, but now I am. But, so, I mean, where do you think Sterling ends up? I mean, he's got all his big catches. End up in, like, a common room, maybe one of his classes.
I think right now he's just kind of. I think he's sitting outside, wherever it's convenient for the plot. But he's probably sitting outside in the grass,
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
getting about life.
Just got back from a hunt. You got a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously, we got you said sticky goldfish?
There's a sticky goldfish.
It's a goldfish made out of sticks. Then, of course, Slippy Rock, dead. And then the third, a wet mongoose, which is
Yeah.
Actually, just a normal mongoose that you've just dipped in water.
Sweat.
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds like an innuendo. I hate that.
What?
A mongoose.
I don't know where your mind went there.
Alright. Alright, no, I get it. Just wetting the mongoose real quick.
But I guess next up we'll go to
Yeah.
Leah. Yeah, our sort of the Oracle, Leah. And we'll
The
determine.
Oracle.
Yeah.
The cult leader.
The cult
Just-
icon. I feel like
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
it's
Sure, buddy.
yeah, so where does Leah what's a highlight sort of temporal wise of Leah's day?
Okay, so when we ended last episode, I was on my way to give my response to River.
Holy shit.
How do you think that went?
I mean, I think because it was enclosed in the letter, I don't think Leah would have said too much as she was giving it back to them. But like handed over, said like a thank you awkwardly, and then went away before they could open it.
Okay.
So who knows how that worked out. But I think now, I mean, weirdly, no like explicit bad things are happening, but with like the nerves of like I don't know how this is gonna turn out between River and she probably should have stayed around to like talk about it and is kind of regretting that.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, so I guess we don't really have a response. And do you know where Leah ends up at the end of the day?
I guess at first she sort of like hides in her room because she's still like nervous about the whole letter thing, but after a bit she like leaves and starts wandering around because she's gotten a bit restless.
Yeah, just give her a little bit of a wonder. And I've got your magical item for the day. A hand mirror.
A hand mirror. Interesting. I'm sure I have one of those.
Oh
It
yeah.
was kind of preordained.
Yeah, I mean, it's also got like, it's a common magical component, so, well, mirrors at the very least are. So I'm sure you could just borrow one from a devotee. If you didn't have one, but you probably have one.
Yeah, I'm going for a walk carrying around my lucky mirror.
Lucky mirror. All right, and then do we want? So Jason
Is
Not
not
here.
here.
not here. In which case,
E-
I will
Bunch of-
He had to step up.
endeavor to
Okay.
give some Riku. Could you do something for me? Could I get what have we typically used for your hunting?
I think fight
Have you used
and
fight in the
or
past?
brain.
Brain. Is there like a wits? No.
Brain.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll just use some. We'll use some fight. Fight seems good.
Fight?
Fight seems fair. Yeah. Just roll me some fight. You're looking for a 8.
I got a dirty 20.
The dirty 20. Dirty 20 is very good.
Dude,
Yeah.
Naughty 20.
Riku. Recently, only recently, you've started hearing whispers at the edge of your, like, periphery. Like, not visions or sightings, just you've become more attuned to, like, I mean, it might be from like hunting ghosts, but you sort of developed a sixth sense for things, right?
Okay.
You and Leah sort of share that in common, but you're getting the weird feeling that something's wrong. Like you're sitting on the wrong side of the bench, if that makes sense.
Hmm. I
But
mean, I'll move sides.
yeah, you move sides, and it still sort of feels like you're on the wrong side. Like nothing is like moving sides isn't really fixing it.
I know the solution. I'll stand up from the bench.
Okay.
No more sides.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that mitigates the side problem, but you're getting like a weird feeling. Like even as you sort of look out into the grounds, like there's not any monsters and there's not any ghosts or anything that you can like naturally perceive. But just like you look, you're seeing different stuff and like it feels weird, but you can't like identify the weirdness. It's like you walk into a room and you don't know why you walked in. It's that sort of feeling.
Oh, damn.
But Leah, I think you're also starting to get like this weird, like as you start walking through the halls, you're getting like this weird, the same weird like walking into the wrong area. And actually, we'll pause on that. Could you give me a brains roll? We'll say 8 again.
Okay.
Leah.
Yeah.
The quicks.
Oh. Well, that's not great. I have a D20 for brain, and that was a 1.
Okay, in that case, you don't get that feeling at all. Everything feels completely normal.
Beautiful day today.
I'm just a bit distracted.
You're distracted. That's totally understandable.
Just a girl.
Oh, wait. Now you've got like a Disney theme song stuck in my head. Okay.
I think I know which one.
But yeah, so yeah, Sterling, you're sort of caught outside and you've got this very odd, like, walked into the wrong room sort of feeling.
The room is the world.
The room is, and since you got like a unnatural 20, I'll give you a little bit more. It's even in your like muscles and bones.
Oh, damn.
Like everything feels like it's wrong.
I think it's just that I'm the problem.
I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm the problem.
You know,
I gotta go.
perfectly reasonable assessment.
I think the reasonable solution is to go take a shower.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wash it off. Take a cold shower.
Yeah, you can go do that. Yeah, you can just head back in.
Yeah. Be bringing the wet mongoose, get it extra wet.
Yeah, the mongoose is not dead. It's just been following you.
It's just wet.
Yeah, it's just wet. It's not dead. It's just wet. The rock is dead. The goldfish is made of sticks. But the mongoose is alive and wet.
Yeah, I guess I'm just taking a shower. Days in it, like in the game.
Take the mongoose to the Oh. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, we get this little, Yeah. Yeah, Rigu... Oh, sorry, Sterling. Go into the showers. Leah, sort of going on a little bit of a stress walk. Sort of cool the nerves away from the dorm. And I guess that's when... Oh!
Speak of the devil.
Hello.
Right there.
You have not missed much. Except, could I get a... Jason, who do you want to start as?
Let's stick with Santa for right now.
Sarah for right now. Okay. Yeah, if you want to give me like some sort of like Sixth Sense roll. Like I don't really know what that is. Maybe it's
I'll 6 cents, I guess. Oh, well, crap. That means I have to find her stats.
yeah, I don't know if that's like a brain or if that's a I don't know what you think like that roll would be.
Was that in character?
Huh?
Trying to remember where that was.
I think we put it in character the first time. I'm just pulling it up now. Character ideas. Oh, wait, just a little bit before. Okay, is it here? Probably in character ideas then, unless it's in session stuff.
I'm looking in discussion.
World building. I don't know if it'll be in that one. Maybe PDFs? PDFs is probably a good check.
PDF. Yeah.
Yes, PDFs. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just sort of what you want to go for.
I'll roll a green.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
kind of feels.
you're just looking for... Actually, for you, it would be a 6.
A D6.
DC... no, we're looking for DC 6. You just got to beat a 6.
Ooh, 4.
4 does not do it, but there's like a partial success here, because your immediate grasp of the situation is that Annabelle's really far away.
That's odd.
Just sort of,
She doesn't like leaving.
yeah. Yeah, so you just get, it's like a very, very thin, like, oh, like, I mean, some of the rooms in the thing have interference, but you just sort of notice that there's like a complete and total separation. It's not like gone forever, and it's not like super far apart. It's just very thin, a very thin connection.
Yeah, which is odd because they've never felt far away. Even when they're stuck together, they've never felt far away.
No, yeah. Far away is very, very odd.
So I guess from that, she'll leave her dorm and start kind of like trying to find, like, along the usual places her sister normally goes.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you can sort of continue trekking in that direction, sort of just figuring out what rooms. Oh, and we didn't do this, but is there any was there anything important that's sort of stuck out during Sarah's day that we should know about?
Yeah, it was odd. There was a large amount of couples out and about, like more so than normal. There's like, it felt like every pair of people she came across was a couple.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's getting close to the big old dance, so, you know.
So it's making her feel even more, because Dustin still will not notice her.
Notice me, senpai. Yeah. Yeah, just, it's a very, very distant connection. But yeah, you sort of feel a little bit out during the day. So it might just be like weird psychic mumbo jumbo, but I've never felt this before.
She'll just assume that it's, they're clearly, it's a school, so nothing wrong could ever happen in the school.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna sit there and go, yeah, she's probably just, hiding or something, wants to be left alone. But she doesn't expect that she can't feel her.
Yeah, it's not like, and tons of professors have like wards that like dampen that sort of thing because they don't want it like cheating during tests, right? So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, this is perfectly normal. There's no reason to be worried at all.
Yeah. So she'll keep following along whatever
Yeah.
paths there may be.
Yeah, just sort of work. I mean, the school is a maze for a few reasons in that like it doesn't obey linear geometry and geography. But I think before we figure out how the search is going, let's get back to Sterling. Sterling, the feeling is getting worse.
Damn.
Like perpetually worse. Like it's like getting worse.
Can I try to like identify a source? Like where in the body?
It's not really. I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to roll brain, actually, let's make this like a grit roll. Grit
Grit.
7.
Okay. I got an 8 on that, so hold on. D8. I got a 3.
Ooh, I don't know if that'll do it. Also, keep in mind, if you guys fail rolls, you get tokens, adversity tokens, that you can spend to add 1 point later. So, failing now in the early stages might help in the boss fight later.
Boss fight.
That's bad.
That was a metaphorical, possible boss fight scenario, not,
Alright.
a literal one.
Dark Souls music starts playing. Someone chanting lines.
Oh my Lord. No, you're in for trouble when like people start just mumbling and crying into the nothingness.
Oh no, we're going Bloodborne. Yeah, that's
Born is
definitely.
quite awful. I find it to be quite joyous.
Bloodborne is one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, that's great. And so you got a 3 on the grit. That's not great, but there is, it's not within the body. You know that much. Like I said, it's like you walked into a room and you're in the wrong spot.
His soulmate has been captured.
I don't know about that. I
Yeah,
just need a distraction.
couldn't hurt.
If I remember, I was promised a gossip from certain friend. So I'm gonna text Leah. I'm gonna text her. What happened with the details?
Do I get this text?
Well, I sent it.
Yes,
I
you
mean-
do get a text, but
Yeah, I think
the text is indecipherable.
Oh.
Whoa, Matt.
Does it say it's from Sterling, or is it just there's a notification on my phone and it's just meaningless garbage?
Everything's meaningless garbage. Contact the text itself, previous text. Like you can see there's a string of texts and they're just all like, they're not like scrambled like weird symbols or anything. They're just the letters in the wrong spots. It's basically just jumbled letters. And
Like anagrams.
yeah,
I was
sort of-
thinking Minecraft the chatting table.
no, not Minecraft. We're not there yet. But also, Sterling, you would notice this as you're doing it. Like as you type and send, you realize, wait, this context, the name's weird, all this stuff is wrong. Like you knew you were typing Leah when you started typing, but now that you're looking at the contact, it doesn't look like you just texted Leah.
Can I call?
I'm gonna turn my phone off and then back on again.
So in that sense, we'll just say that the call goes through after Leah turns her phone back on.
Okay. Yeah, I'll answer then.
Yeah, it's Sterling on the other end.
Hello,
Hello?
Leah?
Yeah, hey, sorry, my phone has been a little weird. None of the messages are showing up. Where have you been?
I've been, out and about. Here and there. Under there,
Okay.
over there. Look. I'll be honest. I want the gossip.
Oh, with River? Yeah, so they gave me this letter, and it said they wanted to go to the dance with me. So I checked like the yes box and then gave it back to them. I was a bit nervous, so I didn't end up staying to see them read it again. So I accepted going to the dance, but I forgot to actually talk about how we'll do that. So I've kind of been freaking out a little.
It's a pretty reasonable reaction. River. So you're not gonna go talk back to him?
I mean, I definitely could, right?
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll
You want me to go
try
with
and
you?
go talk to him. It's during the night, kind of, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Free
late.
time.
There's not a whole lot of people around. In fact,
I ain't
there's
doing
like
nothing.
nobody up around for you guys.
Free.
No need to worry about that.
I'll pull up. Don't worry about it.
There's nothing weird going on. Anyway, I will go over to the Wyvern house to try and talk to River.
Still talking to me? Or... Am I still on the phone?
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going over to the Wyvern house now to talk to them.
All right.
Alright.
I'll go to.
Um,
Bye bye. Hang up.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, could we actually get yeah, so Sarah is looking for Annabelle. We need to let's get a roll for that. Just determine the sort of ability to navigate. Do you want to make it like we can make it a yeah. I mean, I'm thinking like either grit or brain is sort of where mine's going.
I'll go for it.
Grit? All right. In this case, you're just going to need a grit. You're tracking someone you know. We'll just make it a 6.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Grit's my D20.
Yeah, that's fine. I want you guys to succeed a little bit. The odds are in your favor.
You're fucking kidding me.
The
No
odds
way.
are not
Well, they got a
in your
5.
favor. I mean, you start with 2 adversity tokens, and you've already gotten 1, so you could technically spend them if you wanted to.
But that would only bring me to 5 and DC's 6.
Well, because you failed 1 earlier, right?
Yeah,
So you start
well,
with...
it gives you that would only bring me to 5, but the DC is 6.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, the search is... You're getting long. I mean, like, there are not a whole lot of places that Annabelle could still be that you have not searched. But yeah, you're still running into people. Like, you'll open a room, like, the search is going like this. You're like, okay, maybe Annabelle's gonna be in here. Open door, couple kissing, shut the door. Right?
Yep.
It's just that you're constantly running into couples. It's inescapable.
Her worst nightmare.
Ah.
PDA.
I'm adding that to the PDF.
Hey, what? Every introvert knows other people showing PDA bothers them. I don't know why. Just,
No, perfectly natural, but just
yeah. So, oh god. There goes my laptop. So as she's walking around, she's kind of.
you also have magic. You just have magic that you can do stuff with if you wanted to.
Yeah, she's actually what she's going to do is she's going to try, instead of track her sister, she's going to try and track the Phoenix, her familiar, because they share the familiar.
Yes, the familiar is shared. Yeah, roll me some tracking. Is probably going to be divination. Give me some brains. Oh, DC 5. No, DC 3. It's your familiar. Also, you get a D4, so.
My brain's a D4? Yes, it is. No, wrong. My brain's a D6. So it's a D6 plus a D4?
Yep.
Thank God, because I got a 3 again.
Oh man, it's a good thing I lowered that DC. Yeah, I mean, the spell goes off pretty quickly. I mean, tracking a familiar is one of the most... It's the first spell you'll learn, right?
Just one of them, yeah.
Yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to find your familiar. I believe we've changed the name every single time it's come up, but so what's the name for today?
You know what? Oh wait, no. I was gonna make a reference, but with the way Nintendo's been acting, I don't want them breathing down our necks for even mentioning it.
Zelda.
Well, I was gonna say Torchic, but
Oh, yeah, Game Freak.
yeah, Game Freak's been kind of a dick recently, or not even Game Freak, just Nintendo itself.
Chick Tor.
Jeez.
Sure.
A fire chicken.
Sure, yeah. Let's go with that.
Yeah.
It has a different time.
Yeah. But yeah, you're able to use, I mean, and strangely enough, it just like brings you to like you like point it and it's like, huh. I'm pretty sure this is like not a place that you would like hang out at, right? Because it's just like one of the walkways, like in between one of the classes.
Yeah, she'll follow it. She'll and look around a bit.
I mean, yeah, you follow it, and it leads you right to Chicktor. Like, right there. Chicktor is right there on, like, the sort of... It's weird, because you open the door, and it's like a rope bridge across an infinite cavern. And Chicktor is just right on the rope bridge.
Yeah, that's the way you get to homeroom.
Yeah. Yeah, just sort of...
Everyone from school shares the same homeroom.
I can't remember if you share a telepathic connection with your familiar.
I don't know. I don't think I shared a telepathic connection. I just had a familiar.
Yeah.
I think Anna had, like, she could understand sparkles.
Right, yeah.
But
In the
Uh,
PDF, it says that both the twins have the psychic
Yes.
trait.
I think that was
Isn't it
between
with each other?
themselves. Between each
The-
other, yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's just for themselves.
Yes. But that's not the important part, because the important part is that Chictor is not, in fact, like it's not floating in the middle. It's not floating it's not flying, like hovering in the air. It's looking down at a spot on the bridge. Like, on one of the boards.
what you looking at there, little buddy?
I mean, you can ask, but it's also, do you walk out or you just ask?
I'll walk kind of near it.
Yeah, you walk near enough to see sort of what's going on. And obviously Chictor responds, water! And yeah, I mean, you see there's like water, like a spilled water bottle on the floor here.
Oh, someone spilled their drink. Are you thirsty? Is that why you're staring at it?
Annabelle, water! Sleep, portal, magic.
If only I could understand bird. See if I have a spell for this. Would you say this would be like charm?
Oh,
Rain?
to speak with the bird?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, charm all the way. I don't know, like a charm 4 or 5. Charm 4. We'll say
Alright.
charm 4. It's you're familiar. We go easy.
Good thing her thing allows her to get a +1 to charm. Charms D10. Okay, I'll finally take it. A 9.
Ooh, 9's pretty good. Yeah, tell me how this spell works. Like, what do you?
It's essentially kind of like a translator spell, but this one only works to decipher avian languages.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. No, you're gonna need a different one for each kind of animal.
Exactly. Yeah. You can't just make a generic one because otherwise it would, it wouldn't translate dialects and stuff.
It would be full of errors.
Slang.
Yeah. Reptile and amphibian get mixed up all the time. Yeah, you pull out your avian translator spell, and it works without a hitch. You're very easily able to speak to Chictor. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, do I lean into the bit? Yes, we lean into the bit. Annabelle fell into this puddle of water. Disappeared almost instantly. There's no sign of her.
Really? She fell into the puddle?
I don't know how it works. Your human magic is very weird for me.
And she's gonna poke the puddle.
Puddle seems really normal.
That she fell in there?
The puddle is mysterious. For a brief time it would not melt, but now it is as regular water is always. Meltable, evaporatable, steamable.
See, okay. I have to ask because I have two different things that's conflicting in my head when it comes to how Chictor sounds. Is it more Dr. Boris from Fallout New Vegas, or is it more Johnny Bravo?
I guess we'll go Johnny Bravo. I'll try to lead more that way. Oh,
Johnny Bravo? Okay.
Oh, mama. Oh, mama. They're falling down into the... As you see, I say. Down to the puddle of water.
Such a way with words. She's gonna try and use her psychic link to see if she's getting anything from the plot.
Yeah, give me. I feel like this would be charm. again.
Another charm.
Yeah, another charm.
God damn.
How-
Two
Oh.
than that one. Plus one, so
I mean, it's just a regular pool of water, really.
yeah. Are you sure she didn't like fall off the bridge?
Trust me. I know when I see someone fall into a pool of magical water. You don't gotta ask twice, mama.
All right, then how about? Okay, I'll hold on to your leg and stick you in. You tell me if you see anything.
Alright. I'll go for a look, mama. Look me in, mama.
So it's gonna.
I mean, it says do well with water.
No, but we'll see what happens.
Charmander launcher.
They're immortal. Can't get...
And it's already in its chick form, so it's not like it would have. It would have to revert much more.
Yeah.
And she's gonna try and grab its legs and stick it into the water.
It's regular water.
Listen, Featherface. You're cute and all, but I think you might be. What? Okay, was Annabelle doing that thing where she sometimes does, where she inhales this special vapors from a certain plant?
Are you high?
Because I know she sometimes, after a hard day in medical wing, sometimes she'll take a puff of giggle grass.
Oh.
But she cannot be doing unicorn hair. We can't afford to lose our scholarship. Unicorn horn.
I don't know what to tell you, mama. You sure to drop right in. I feel the fire moving around in the wrong space. It's like right here, but far away. That's why I haven't left. I'm hoping maybe Abba Mama pops out the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's try and... Can I try and help you channel magic to her? See if we can get a lock on her that way?
Well, I'm good to give it a shot.
Alright, we'll try that.
Yeah, give me a... Ooh, this is gonna be... this
Kind
is
of like
gonna...
forcing it. Would that be plan?
Yeah, sure. We'll make it a DC 5. I don't know. Yeah, DC 5.
Oh, then I will never get that because, well...
Well, you do get your D4 because it's magic.
Oh, that's right. So 2d4.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got a 5.
Yeah!
I'm actually making rolls. I'm 16.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Doing magic. That's what we came here for. Yeah, describe for me what this sort of spell looks like. Channeled with Chictor.
Sarah's kind of just like focusing on like the shared spark, the flame that they both have, and kind of sending the magic into Chictor to allow him to try and send it back to Anna.
Yeah, okay. I like this. Oh.
Kind of like force a daisy chain.
Yeah. Oh. Achoo! And you see as Chictor like coughs up a little bit of like sparks and fire, but it starts floating past you. Like down like back the way you came. But then it like starts moving, going towards a target.
Oh, well, I suppose we should probably follow your magical boogers.
How about Mama? All right.
He's gonna pick him up and kind of like stuff him in one of her shirt pockets.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can, yeah, you can start following it. I think next we're gonna go to, so, I mean, Sterling and Leo, you guys are both going the same place?
Yeah, we're both
Okay.
going to the Wyvern House.
Yeah, you guys are heading towards the Wyvern House. I mean, like, these hallways are like, I mean, there's not a whole lot of traffic. Let me put it that way, alright?
Alright.
And you guys sort of come into, not contact, but like, yeah, we just sort of brush against. Yeah. Yeah, this will work. Okay, great. Yeah, so we sort of get this little moment where the little, like you guys are walking towards this, towards, you know, the Wyvern common room, or the Wyvern, like, house or whatever, because you're going to question River. But as you guys are moving, I'm going to need a, I'm going to need a brains. I'm going to need brains. Brains from Leah. We'll go fight from Sterling.
Alright.
What do we
Got
need
a
to get for that?
6.
Like an 8.
Got a
Damn.
5.
Well, I got a 6, but let me use 2
You do
adversity
two?
tokens and I'll get up to 8.
Okay. Sarah? Or, sorry, Leah?
I got a 5.
5, you don't notice it. But you guys will sort of meet up before it becomes, I mean, sort of moving through these halls, like, you guys are moving at, like, full speed, full tilt. I am, maybe not full speed, but you're moving relatively fast, right? We won't even go that far. But as you guys are moving, Riku, you're sort of able to avoid it. Because, sorry, not Riku. Sterling, you're able to avoid it. But every once in a while, you, like, take a corner, and you, like, almost run into a wall. And then you realize you made a right turn when you should have made a left turn. That sort of thing. Leah, you're not having as much luck. Like, you're not correcting as easily. So this, like, the maze of the building becomes like a literal maze, even though you've been here for 4 years.
Oh god, I haven't been this lost since freshman year.
Yeah. It's like, you know the direction you're supposed to go, but just every time you, like, you get into, like, a groove of, like, okay, I know I'm going this way, and you just sort of fall back into, like, the groove, you're immediately broke out of it as you, like, take a wrong turn.
It was supposed to be a left here, I thought. Wait,
Yeah.
where am I again?
Yeah. And sort of, you're sort of doing that, and that's when, Sterling, you come across Leah, just sort of, like, in a hallway, like, calculating the route.
What, are you lost?
Yeah, I don't feel like I should be this lost, but
You look like a freshman.
I don't know. I'm a bit distracted, you know.
I do not know.
Well, when you have your own dating problems, then I'm sure you'll be able to understand.
I don't have anyone to date. There's no one in this.
Well,
room.
isn't that too bad for you?
Yeah. It's not that bad.
Yeah, so,
But I feel like.
is there a room you guys are outside
go
of right now?
Is there?
I mean, like, just like if you guys have stopped in a hallway somewhere, what's the room you guys are like next to? Is there like a landmark here?
Probably just a water fountain. That's a hallway material.
Yeah, that's some good hallway material. Yeah, you guys are sort of on this, like, there's a water fountain, there's sort of windows that sort of look it down onto a courtyard. You guys are like alone in a dark hallway, just like, were you lost? Like that sort of thing. This conversation sort of carries on. And then we go to Sarah. Sarah, you're moving down, you're following this thing, and you get to like this, you get to a, like you're trying to move through this crowd of people. Like you've just got to where the water fountain and the sort of windows are that look over the courtyard. But you've got to keep on moving through just sort of wherever it's going. And
She'll keep moving forward then. She's like, she's very confused on where she's going now. She's never been down this hallway. That's the thing.
yeah. Let's catch up with Annabelle.
Oh.
Where is Annabelle in this moment?
At this moment in particular?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll add some added context. Annabelle also knows the psychic link is weak. But in Annabelle's case, there is no Chictor.
Chictor was just hanging out there for no reason.
Yeah. So where's Annabelle? I'll give you some backstory once I know that.
Okay. Originally during the day, because Chad decided to ask her to dance, she decided she was going to try and spend a little bit of time with her sort of kind of not boyfriend.
Yeah.
See if she would actually enjoy being with him. Surprisingly, he's not a bad person to be around. The amount of Billy Joel was a little bit much, though.
Yeah. No, totally.
And then when she kind of felt like the psychic link was going weird, she dragged Chad along and started kind of just following along with it, and
yeah.
She ended up they end up accidentally locking themselves in this room.
Oh no.
And they can't get out, and she's too busy focusing on trying to get out, and Chad is trying to he's trying to make a move, but he's trying to be somewhat classy about it.
Hey, they said Billy Joel. I love Billy Joel.
Yes, Chad, I'm aware you haven't stopped singing him for 4 hours.
Chad's a mess. We love Chad. Yeah. At some point along the way, like, you were moving, and at some point along the way, Chictor must have gotten lost. Just like decided to go do something else, because familiars sometimes do that.
Yeah. I mean, Immortal Phoenix is older than her, so she can't tell him what to do.
Yeah. So, yeah, just sort of like a, oh, guess Chictor's gone. I've got more important problems. And, yeah, just sort of like just before you had gotten into this room, like, there was nobody. There was like, the halls were empty, like, it's all like fine, and then you just sort of like walk into a room because you thought you were turning into a different room, and then the door shuts behind you and you're now locked in a dark room with Chad, because Chad did not learn the light spell.
Not surprising.
But
he did.
You're the Chatham man.
He learned the MP3 spell.
Oh yeah.
He has to, kind of like the way Stitch does. He has to just lean his head back and open his mouth, and it comes out through his mouth.
Yes.
He's just been doing that while she's trying to figure out how to get out. It's dark.
Yeah. And actually, no, I mean, you'll figure that out a little bit later. But yeah, then we sort of cut back to Sarah, sort of following the spark. It's still a busy hallway, but eventually the spark just sort of goes in through a door.
Okay.
Like, through the door. Like, it sort of phases through the door. But yeah, that's sort of...
Does the door have a handle or any way to, like, noticeably to open it?
Oh, yeah, it's got that.
She'll go to try and open the handle.
It's locked. But it looks like it's just some sort of magical lock.
Would she know the way to unlock it?
I mean, there's tons of ways. You just gotta cast the right spell. Just,
Wouldn't know the spell to unlock the door, but she would know the spell to, try and pick the lock.
yeah, I mean, that would work.
What do we consider that?
Pick the lock, I mean, sometimes Dex is considered flight, but if we wanted to make this like brain or grit, I could see either of those.
Let's go with grit.
Or you're charming the door into letting you in.
Hey, that would work in this system.
I could see that happening if she was trying to use like a regular like unlocking the door spell. But I feel like this is kind of bit more like forceful. She's trying to be a little bit finesseful, but you still gotta force it.
Yeah.
So she'll make. That's a 19.
Oh yeah, 19 does it. Yeah, you unlock this door. And for Annabelle, the sort of picking at the door as Chad is sort of like sloppily like very amateurish. Because he's only ever, I guess, stated like the cheerleader, and then they've broken up like 20 times. He's not great at this whole thing.
Or was it one of the crystals?
It was, oh god, let me find her name.
Because I can't get the PDF.
Crystal.
I don't. So the PDF.
Okay. Tracing goes to the past. Okay. Okay, here it is. Is it Hazel?
Passion Evermore.
Passion Evermore. Oh my god.
Evermore.
Passion Evermore. Passion Regina Evermore. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, so we sort of as Annabelle is picking the lock, the door just sort of opens. And so the door is open for both Sarah and Annabelle.
So what exactly is Chad trying to do, per se? Because this will make things even better for Sarah.
Well, I mean, Chad's really going for like one of these like, imagine a bear hug, right? But half of Chad's body on the left side is made out of jello, and the other half is made out of like concrete. So he's got like really stiff and like really floppy.
That's disturbing.
But I don't think it matters for Sarah because no one's on the other side of this door. Except for more like a mass of like couples.
Oh, sweet lord. Tell me she did not just walk into an orgy.
No, not on a campus.
Listen, I've seen people do weirder stuff.
Not on this part of campus.
Oh, this part of campus.
No, yeah, but the door it just sort of works for both of them simultaneously. But, yeah. The door's open for both of them, but the flame for Sarah is just sort of flickering in the air.
She's gonna look around the room. No, actually, she's gonna have Chicktor look around the room. See if he sees anything that she can't.
I mean, the room looks fairly regular. Annabelle's, I'm sorry, Leah, Sterling, you guys are sort of moving through the hallway towards the Wyvern common room, and you guys run across, like, Annabelle, who's standing in the middle, like, of, like, an open, it's not a closet, but it is like a bigger pantry, I guess you'd call it. Like, it's an equipment room. That's what it would be. It's an equipment room. Annabelle's there, Chad's there.
Huh. A bit strange.
Hello.
Hey, thank you. You finally opened the door.
I didn't open the door.
Did you open the door?
Open the door.
Then who opened the door? We've been stuck in here for like 4 hours.
Yeah, as you get more light in here, you finally realize what was wrong. And it was that you're trying to pick the lock backwards. Like you're trying to get it unlocked, but you were twisting the wrong way. It's a weird mistake to make, but you know.
Thank you. This is why we don't use Australian locks, people.
Ah. Oh, crikey. Down in the under with the reverse lock. Australian.
She can't stand to admit that she's wrong in this
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, just a complete deflection. Man, you're
What
so
are
right.
you doing?
Oh, hey guys.
Well,
Billy Joel, am I right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
So, you guys like...
walking, trying to find my sister, and then somehow we got trapped in this closet.
Well, I mean, like, maybe did your, like, sister or, you know, that person you were looking for, like, go to bed? Because it's sort of late. Like, there's no one else up right now. It's, like, just us four in this hallway right now.
Chad stays up all night. She sleeps during class. You know this. She's your lab partner.
I think it sort of slipped my mind because, you know, I listened to a lot of Billy Joel in that class. And so that's... But yeah, you're good for keeping me honest. I love you. You're the greatest.
Alrighty.
Are we interrupting something right now?
Just to, like, remember back to the last game we did. Was I there for, Sarah, like...
Manipulating this poor guy.
brainwashing guy?
I don't know. I think it was just...
It was just her.
I can't remember if I walked that just after or right before.
I don't think anyone saw. I think we made a roll to see if anyone noticed.
Okay.
But yeah, no, just weird stuff.
Yeah, well, the two of us were heading over to the Wyvern house to try and talk to someone, but I kept getting lost. There's something weird about the hallways.
You noticed that too, right?
No.
I mean,
Always.
Sterling, you were noticing it, but you were just too on your guard to fall for it. Or like to like get tricked by it.
Always
Also-
move at night.
Here, who's River?
River
Oof.
is Leah's
Oof.
crush.
Ooh. AISSING.
She
On
got
the
asked
tree.
to Ruby.
That outcome was not predetermined, and so River made their move.
All right.
Well, I guess Leah made their move, and then River responded with the move, and now we're back at Leah's turn. It's been
Right.
very back and forth.
Whole lot of moves.
It's complicated, and Leia is a bit of a mess.
It's not that complicated. Girly, it's just like two people like each other, right? It's one-way street.
Annabelle doesn't even really know what's going on. She just knows that Chad apparently dumped what's her name and immediately asked her out.
Yeah, that's very little context for all of this.
Yeah. Man.
So you guys, like, I mean, I can't speak for my amazing date to the dance, right? But I would totally be cool and down with helping you guys find whoever you're looking for. Because we're also looking for someone. So, like, maybe we're looking for the same person, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I'm looking for River Banks. I'm not sure why either of you would be looking for them.
Nope, I don't think I'm... Wait, is River Banks, he's like... they have, like the animals, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Know that guy. And by guy, I mean that in, like, a non-gendered term way, because
Yeah.
I respect people's pronouns. Check it.
Quite naturally.
Billy Joel. That's what he's about.
All right. I'm more of a Frank Ocean man myself. But yeah.
You know what? Jump off a bridge and die.
All right, now listen here.
Oh God, I'm not sure I want to get in the middle of this.
Why don't you go into the woods? Just that. Don't turn around.
I would, but
I'll
your
meet you
mom's
out
already
there.
there.
Man. Can I shoot this guy? Ball one real quick.
Just goes for the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Roll some fight.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got this. Jeez, I got a 10.
10? Yeah, just bang. We'll wait to resolve this till Dakota gets back.
What's wrong with Frank Ocean?
I guess you'll just have to find out. Listen, if everything we've said up until this point is to be believed, Chad is the reincarnation of Houdini.
What? I just come back and
Houdini was like before Frank Ocean.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, so
my power goes out for a minute, so I have to swap my phone, and I come back to Chad is the reincarnation of Houdini.
don't worry about it, okay?
That's why he loves Billy Joel.
Yeah, because Houdini loved Billy Joel.
What? Wait. Action?
To
Okay.
be fair, we did say that Houdini did live for an extra 80
Born in like
years.
different time period.
Yeah. The important thing is that Sterling has shot Chad.
I've shot him.
With what?
A gun.
My bow one. A crossbow. All right.
And Chad, much like a mirror might, shatters.
Son of a bitch.
She's no. turn around to Sterling and go, "What the fuck did you just do to my boyfriend?"
Get a new one.
That was my new one.
Just in
I
my
mean, you could put them back together.
the glass
there.
on the floor.
Yeah, there's just glass. Like there's no blood, there's no guts. It's like glass, like reflective prismatic shards.
Oh my god, is it glass or is it vinyl?
It's not vinyl. No, it's like it's like if you took like a stainless steel mirror and you dropped it a whole bunch of times.
Can I
Anything
try
off?
and communicate with Chad's spirit if it exists?
Roll
Like,
me
if
some
we're assuming Chad
brains.
is dead, I just want to figure out. I'll do
This
like
guy's
a
real?
quick little seance.
Yeah, there
Okay.
are going to be some degrees of success, but we'll just say
Well-
baseline. You're going to need like a 4.
While she's doing that, can she try and use like her healing powers to force the pieces back together?
Can I shoot the pieces back together?
I mean, if you guys want to do a
Um,
joint healing spell, be my guest.
I only got a 5, which is crazy
enough.
because that's the highest
Right?
Yeah, I know you
I've
guys are
rolled
rolling
with my
awful,
brain.
but you actually
Yeah,
do
gotta me
get
dice.
a
Bad.
weird signal because you don't get anything really. You don't get communication. You don't get any. You don't get that. But what you do get is that Chad is alive, but very, very far away.
Oh, okay.
Where's the spirit? You shoot it.
His spirit is alive somewhere else.
Well, I guess that instead of a murder charge, it'll just be attempted murder.
You gonna snitch?
Yes. My parents work for the government. What do you think?
Sterling, you can't just shoot people over disagreements about
Not a real
your favorite
person.
musician.
It wasn't a
You
real
didn't
person.
know that. Tell me
I
you knew
did.
that.
That's
Look. My
law.
body has been feeling off for like the past 3 hours. All right, there's something wrong with this place. Just had a theory, and I tested it out.
Oh, so if I have the theory of it will bring me pleasure to set you on fire, you want me to test that out?
You tried.
Ooh. All right.
Let's before we get
All
going,
right.
Sarah. The light has sort of moved around a little bit, and now it's just sort of sitting in a singular spot, but it's casting shadows of people that aren't there.
Casting shadows of people that aren't there.
Yeah. There's people, there's shadows of people on the wall, like sort of from the flame, and they're like
Okay.
gesticulating, but they're not there's no sound, there's no substance.
This is where she's gonna start using her knowledge of dark magic and see if it is perhaps a dark spell doing this.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good roll. Roll roll some I guess like grits or something?
Roll what?
No, not grits. Roll some like brains.
Brains?
Recall information, brains.
Okay. While she's doing, can I look
would
at
this-
the spot where Chad was through the mirror?
Would this technically be a spell?
You could make it a spell.
All right.
Did it get super quiet for anyone else?
No, I mean, we're just,
Yeah. Waiting for you.
yeah. Make your
Yeah.
brain and spell roll.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said, is it a spell or is it just a roll?
Yeah, we can make it a
Like,
spell. Yeah.
The silence returns.
The silence.
that's-
Silent.
+1 to any
Oh.
dark magic, so 8.
18.
8.
Oh, 8. I heard 18. I was so... Because I was like, that's amazing. I'll tell you exactly what's going on. But 8 is also plenty. There are plenty of spells designed to trap people in weird and odd dimensions. But in particular, once a valedictorian of this school...
Hold on 1 second. You broke up really bad.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Give me. We'll make sure the connection's stable.
Sound right?
Yeah.
All I heard was, you...
Yeah. So, we'll start with this. What does the spell look like as it's getting cast?
This one's kind of like she's reaching into herself and she's kind of tapping into that flame that they share, but she's pulling out some of the heat from it. And she's using that heat to try, she's weaving her hands through complex symbols and weird hand signs and gestures. She spreads her arms across the room as the heat kind of disperses, kind of almost like, you know how when it's hot and you look at the tarmac and you see like heat waves.
Oh, yeah.
It looks kind of like that, but it gets real noticeable around like whatever like the spell's affecting or whatever is casting the spell.
Yeah. So we sort of get like this weird effect as like it's sort of the heat waves sort of have like a consistent wave to them, and then they sort of double and quadruple and sort of fractal out as like there are dimensions created by various magicians at various points in time to like trap people, right? Or to, have your own little plane where you can party around on. But in this circumstance, this feels like a spell you've heard of before, or heard of before. It's only rumors. But they say that Houdini once created a dimension of only smoke and mirrors. But that's it. And Leah, in perhaps a strike of genius, you use your own hand mirror to look at the spot where Chad was, correct?
Yes.
In the mirror's reflection, you do not see Chad, but you do see Sarah casting a spell. There is also far more people in this hallway that you see in the reflection.
Oh, okay. Annabelle, your sister is here in the mirror.
In the mirror.
Why is she in a mirror?
I
Mirrors. Glass. Fellas. Kind of sounds like a flipped 9-6 situation. You'd be stuck inside somewhere.
So my sister is trapped with Chad?
I think we're the trap ones.
Yeah, Sarah's alone in a busy hallway with people in a busy hallway, but Annabelle, Leah, and Chad and Sterling are all alone in a hallway.
Well, Chad's not here anymore.
Oh, Chad's not. It's the remains of Chad. Glass Chad.
realized
Okay.
you had
Sorry about
Um,
that.
crystal clone jutsu.
Always got to be prepared.
How sure are we that? Hmm. Okay, so Chad shattered. So he's either back in the not mirror place, or he's just somewhere else.
You think it's like Inception? We hurt ourselves to get out?
Maybe, but it might just end up worse, right?
Can I cut myself?
Yeah.
Palm.
You got a dagger. Hurts like hell,
Just cut
dude.
myself in my palm.
You do not
Oh,
bleed
nice.
glass.
Fantastic. I'm not made of glass. And you girls want to try?
Not particularly.
Right.
I think I would know if I was made of glass.
You?
Would you know if you were made of glass?
I don't know.
Would you still love me if I was a mirrored reflection of myself?
God damn it. Would you still love me if I chose the bear?
But yeah, I mean, you guys have this information. I don't know what you want to do with it.
Does this sound familiar to me? My catalog?
Monsters? No, but the mirror thing might. Sorry. Mirrors, no, but the monster thing might. Roll brains. Or fight.
Alright.
We've used those pretty interchangeably for you for monster stuff.
Okay, let me get the fight. Alright. I got a 6.
6 is pretty good. There are instances of mirror monsters being used. Like monster things that look like people and then sort of like shatter into like the materials they're made out of. Typically they're made out of like reflective stuff. You know, sometimes they're referred to as like mirror wardens because they're like put in houses as like so you'd put them in a house and like if someone walks past the mirror like an intruder, they'll pop out and sort of assimilate into that person's memories.
It's like in the real world.
Yeah, they'll like pretend to be yeah, but they typically can't go far from their mirror, and there are some other constraints. But they like start messing with people's memories, but they always look like someone you already knew. Like they picture a person who really exists, but they start acting like someone who's always been with you.
Well, I don't know Chad, so
You don't know Chad. Nope, there's no way of knowing if that was regular Chad or weird Chad. But you do know that those things exist, and that's what it looks like when they die. Is they shatter into like mirrors or glass or puddles or like cell phones could theoretically use like anything that's reflective basically.
yeah, nah, I'm stumped. Guess we just keep walking. You want to go find River?
Yeah, but I guess I'm not really sure if they're here or not.
We can't just stand around here.
I'm not sure if I'd have River's phone number.
I don't know if you would. Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels like a thing you would want to ask for. Like everyone's like, okay, exchange information. That way we can work at the group
Just ran
project.
away.
Yeah. Or just like,
Oh, you know his address.
yeah. Yeah, you know where he lives. But also, like, I imagine maybe Leah was like, oh, people I know tend to die. Probably not.
Yeah. We will have to find them in the Wyvern House.
Alright,
If
let's
we-
go to river.
Yeah, I mean, here's a few options. Something weird is going on, obviously. Sarah, you know there's a mirror dimension stuff going on, maybe. That's sort of the vibe you're getting from the multiple reflections of the spell you cast. Annabelle, don't know how Annabelle's doing.
I do want to say, because Sarah's there, she wants to try and find a way into that possible dimension.
Okay, yeah, give me like magic way in.
She's honestly just gonna force her.
Oh yeah, but
She's
like,
create a door. Like,
yeah,
she's gonna draw an outline of a door with her finger in the air and try and, like, force it to appear.
yeah.
What would that be?
That's either going to be flight or probably flight or grit, but the DC is going to be higher for grit.
Let's go with light.
Flight, yep.
I've used grit a lot, and I don't really use flight all that much, so let's also add the D4 because of magic. That's an explosion on the magic die.
Eh?
So currently that's an 11 plus 13.
13 is really good. Yeah, you sort of draw in the air a doorway, and even the people outside the mirror dimension see it. Like, people that inside the mirror dimension see it. Like, literally, it's like, it sounds like someone's like nailed like a really sharp object down a mirror.
Oh, like a nail down a chalkboard or something?
Yeah, it's not a great noise. But like, yeah, or like two panes of glass sliding against each other. But just as the door is carved, you guys see it start to form in the mirror dimension.
So once it's formed, it's gonna try and force the door.
Forcing the door open? Okay, yeah. It's yeah, give me a okay. You give me grit. Does anyone else on the other side want to help with like brawn or something? Brawn magic? Or like grit magic?
I could open brawn magic.
Okay. Or flight magic. Flight, grit, or brawn would all help open the door from the other side.
Right. I got a 6 on the brawn.
Okay. Keep track of that. Jason, you want to roll your... Bring the door open?
Alright, you said it was grit, right?
Yeah, grit, flight, or brawn for you as well, but I imagine you're going to go with grit.
Yeah. Another explosion on the magic die.
Oh, man.
Currently it's a 17.
Okay.
Another explosion.
Okay.
Another explosion!
Ah!
And then finally a 1. So
And then
that
finally
is
one.
17 plus 8 plus 1, so 17 plus 9. Or, sorry, yeah, 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9 is quite a
26.
bit. 26 plus the 4. That'll
That's
do
30.
it. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so sort of like this door that you carved into existence is sort of like being like, it's weird because as the door goes forward, like it sort of bends like a reflection.
Uh-huh.
But as it sort of peels open, you see into the mirror dimension, which looks very weird from the outside looking in, because everyone else is reversed. Like they're wearing everything on the wrong side. Like even for a mirror. Like they look like mirrors. And the hallway is also flipped.
Do I recognize any of the people
Yeah, I mean,
in this dimension?
yeah, so it's just like yeah, you recognize everyone here. It's Sister, I think you know Sterling and Leah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognize those guys. And the rest of the hallway is empty, but it's very dark still.
She's gonna ask, why do you all look so weird?
You mean we don't look alright?
No, you're all backward. Oh, in which case Annabelle's gonna respond with, yeah, well, you don't look so hot yourself either.
The classic comeback.
Maybe we should just leave whatever this is.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
what this is,
We don't need to know.
either backwards. Does she look backwards to them?
No, you look completely normal. Or like... So for you guys, the people in the mirror dimension... Well, sorry. For the people on the other side of the looking glass. There we go. Tying the title. Like, your mind tells you it's right. But, like, you know the school is a semi-uniform, right? Or,
Yeah.
like, you know that Sarah has, like, a style, right? And
Yeah.
it looks like, if you were to, like, break it down and...
So wear the tie. Beyond that, there's some leeway.
Yeah. But if you break down Sarah's look analytically, it's wrong. Like, everything's flipped. But instinct tells you that you're looking at a proper rendition.
That's weird. My brain can't comprehend that right now because it's still product.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like recognition. Like, you look like your instincts are like, I should trust you, but your molar's on the wrong, but your like freckles are on the wrong side. Like, it's that sort of thing.
Oh.
I'm just.
I
When
think
you use
I'm
the flip
just gonna
tool.
try and go through the portal.
This way, or do we leave that way?
You, Leah, you're gonna try and move through?
It's the entrance.
Maybe in response to the door being opened. Or maybe due to some other cause. Everyone, now that the door is open, hears the scream echo out.
What kind of scream?
It's just generic female.
What direction?
Deeper into the academy.
I think Sterling would start walking that way.
And it's not just a generic scream. Generic scream is a little bit that way. But it's not like it is a cry for help. But it's you guys hear very clearly, don't go!
Okay. We should
Yeah.
check that out.
That's what I was thinking.
Ah,
I think-
so here's the question. So you guys
What's
don't...
yours?
Yeah, do you guys want to step out of the looking glass or step into?
Nah, I gotta go help that person.
Well, which way is the in and which way is the out?
Oh.
I feel like the way with more people is the way out.
I mean, that's kind of the trick. I don't know if you guys really know.
It feels weird where we are now, so I think it would be the other one.
Yeah.
But not weird. Maybe it's always been weird. You never noticed.
But I suppose which side doesn't really affect the direction you want to move if you're going to pursue the voice.
It doesn't, but it matters if you trick way out of the mirror dimension.
Yeah, that's the real question.
I mean, I'm gonna follow the voice either way.
Maybe the voice knows.
I want to ask.
It's just someone who needs
Can
help.
I
But yeah.
sense do?
Yes, you would be able to sense honeydew. But
Which
not
side of
on
them?
this side of the door.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna send like a mental message. Hey, honeydew, stuck in an alternate dimension, maybe. Hopefully I'll be back soon.
Yeah, and I will say there's a little bit of weird interference between like the door and the regular world, whichever side that is. But like Sarah and Annabelle, the telepathic connection is almost completely restored when the door is opened.
Oh.
I don't like that.
There's a little bit of like a delay, like it's like lag time, but it's like half a second.
Oh, but we share thoughts in real time.
Yeah.
That's how we fight. That's why we're so good.
Yeah, it seems like the door is sort of breaking it up.
Does Chick Door have anything to say about any of this?
Oh, Mama. I think I heard a woman in trouble. We better go save that person. Am I right, Mama?
Why do you always have to be freaking voice of reason? Why can't you just be...
Yeah, and there's a good... You guys have carved open a door, right? There's a good chance that might just stay open for a little bit. Like, it's not like it's closing imminently.
We could always just make another door.
We'll get to that in a second. Just say, all right, fine, come on, let's go. I don't know how much longer I can hold this open for.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna hop in. Chick Door will enter the door. Tor Chick.
What?
Chick Tor. Wait.
The door will enter the door.
Tor will enter the door. Chick Tor will enter the door.
Phoenix.
Yes. Towards Annabelle.
Then he's gonna go in and follow them.
All right.
Or she's gonna go and follow them.
Yeah. So you guys are moving towards the sound of the scream.
Before the rest of them move off, she does want to try and do some kind of stealthy.
Okay.
She's gonna let the door close, but she's gonna, as she lets it close, she wants to try and make a key
Okay.
to be able to reopen the door when she wants to.
Yeah, this will be a flight roll.
Eight.
Eight's good enough. Yeah, you're able to sort of seal it with like a key. So you have like a passcode key magic thing. It's weird. Dimensional magic is very weird. you manifest a physical key that is also a representation of magical dimensional energies.
Yeah, but she's trying to hide it. She doesn't want people to know that she has it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And she'll follow the rest of them off to the screen.
Okay. So you guys are hunting the scream. There's a few ways you could hunt this. You could hunt this magically. You could hunt it physically. You could hunt it emotionally, spiritually. Mentally. How do you guys want to hunt this voice? And once you guys all stepped in, it stopped.
The voice?
Yes. Like, it was begging for you guys not to leave. And now that the door's closed, it's gotten very quiet in these halls aside from you guys.
I want to
Good.
try to divine what the person who uses the voice looks like.
Okay, yeah, sure. You can do that. Roll some brains, I guess. Yeah, you're just brains with your magic dice.
Okay.
DC is 6.
That would be the highest I've rolled.
The whole game?
I believe in myself.
Got this.
Okay, that's a 3 and a 6. So 9 total.
9 total. 9 total will do it. Yeah, you get a vision. And it is... looks like a regular person. I mean, kind of. There's...
Someone I've seen before?
No, not someone you've seen before. Well, maybe. No one... well, actually. No one of your year. But they are older than you. Give me a second. Yeah. Just sort of in the mirror. There is...
Tupac?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Is it Tupac? Is this where he's been
No,
hiding?
it is not Tupac. It's 3-Pac.
Oh,
Oh, God, it's better.
No. It's the first. No, I mean, it's a... It's a very odd figure because they're wearing the uniform. Not like their uniform, but they're dressed like a school. Like, they have a backpack and they've got like a pencil case at their side and they've got they're holding what looks like a violin case, but they're also like made out of... No, they're not made out of glass, but it's like a weird, like, they're held together by icicles.
Okay.
Like, they can't move, but they're alive.
So it seems like we're looking for someone who's frozen, dressed like a student, and holding a violin.
Yes.
Okay, quick character break, but we really need to watch Ghost Stories, either as a group or individually, and then come back and play this again, because that will really make this even better.
Are we the Ghost Stories dub?
Dub, right?
The dub, yeah, the
Yes,
dub.
dub is great.
The girl is kind of where I'm definitely basing Annabelle off of.
Oh, actually, now you say that, I can see it.
Yeah, you see it now?
Yeah, I see it now.
Which girl?
The main girl.
Yeah, the main girl, not the spooky one.
No.
Not the spooky
Brown
Christian
hair?
one.
Or the purple hair? The brown one? Brother?
Brown hair, yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys want to, like, is anyone else doing some investigations of any kind?
Well, the only investigation the twins are doing right now is been trying to make sure that psychic links back to normal.
Oh yeah, once they're both
Like-
on the same side, it's like the way it was, like way before.
Okay.
And also, now that they're both on the same side, what looked wrong now is completely normal. But now, like, the instincts are all wrong.
Oh no.
Yeah, now everything looks normal, it just feels wrong. But yeah, so you guys are doing that. Sterling, did you want to make like a probably be like a grit or brains roll to figure out what's going on, navigate this place?
All right. The grit or brawn?
Brain,
Brain.
yeah.
All right.
We'll say you need like a
Brain.
5.
I got a 9.
9 is real good. Dimensions, especially like smaller demi-planes, have slopes.
Mathematics. Gotcha.
So, like, they're sort of like black holes. Except they're like reverse black holes. Except, so it's like, the closer you get to the center, the less it pulls you in. So like the center is super stable, but if you try and like escape, like if you try to reach escape velocity, the farther you get out, the more gravitational force it gets.
So it's like a tether.
Yeah.
Does the radius increase? All right. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, so you're basically
Well, yeah,
just
it makes sense.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
trying to find the quickest, you're trying to find the least resistant path. And it very quickly, with that 9, becomes obvious where you're heading, which is to the dean's office.
Ooh, it's been a while.
Or, yeah, it's the dean's, right?
Yeah. We had a dean and a headmaster. The dean was in charge of students. The headmaster was in charge of the school.
Wait, in that case, it'd be the headmaster. It'd be Tesla's office.
Oh, we're going to Tesla?
Yes, it is.
Right.
It is pulling towards Tesla's office.
Looks like we're going to Tesla's.
Didn't we need to find something in Tesla's office? I'm not sure if we'll get the real thing, but
We had to find a gearbox.
You guys?
I don't fucking remember that, but I remember that. I think it's because I made a top Gear joke, and no one understood it.
Wow. Man, I'm glad that as long as we don't remember your jokes, you'll remember the session. That's what I've taken away from this. As long as we don't find the
Yeah.
jokes funny, you're going to be on top of things.
Works at some point in my brain.
Never
but-
laughing again.
Yeah, it's sort of leading towards the headmaster's office.
Okay. Guess it's a quiet walk.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one here. Well, actually, you just walk for a little bit. And on the way, you discover another familiar face. Hello, my students that I know so well. I don't want to drink your blood. I've been trapped here. I think this seems some sort of weird mirror dimension.
Oh my gosh.
okay.
This Dr.
It's Dr. Bats.
It's Professor Bite.
Well, I'm sure he has a PhD.
Oh, that's right. The computer.
Professor Bats, do you have a PhD?
See, I would have a PhD, but you know, I'm forbidden to be a doctor. I'm sure you know why. Waha.
I didn't. Oh, well, right.
I mean, PhD isn't only for medical doctors.
Right? Yeah,
But
I
you
can't.
get, like,
I can't be
why.
like an actual I can't earn my PhD because it's like
Bill drops the accent.
yeah. So it's so like there's a little technicality, like in when you get your PhD, it's like when you get this PhD, you accept that you are not undead, like as long as you like live is sort of like the thing. Like it's sort of like there's some weird stuff. So since I'm technically dead, I can't like further my education. So when I died in the streets, I was taken from my mortal coil. Oh, yeah.
Did you have a PhD
discriminatory.
before you died, or?
No, it
Revoked?
was. I had only received a minor higher education en French. I volunteered.
Oh wait, I thought you weren't a vampire.
Well,
I mean, he's not talking about.
I don't believe I said I was a vampire yet at this point. I think I said I don't want to drink your blood. I am dead, not that I'm a vampire.
Yeah, you said you were.
This
You were
man is like the most man I've ever seen.
Either way, this is very weird for me because well, I'm not a vampire, but let us continue onward because you guys seem to know what you're doing. Mwahaha.
You hear the scream, Professor?
I know nothing of this scream.
Professor, lend me a hand.
Of course, ha ha ha.
I'll cut the hand. Palm of the hand. Try cutting it.
The palm of the hand. It's hard as glass.
Yeah. quick next stab.
Quick next stab. Yeah, roll some fight.
All right. Let's see what's there. D20. Okay. I seem to have gotten an 8.
8?
Yeah. Just a DC.
Yeah, you beat his thing.
Right.
Yeah, just the very quick, like, next stab, and he's dead. Well, he's shattered.
I wonder if he actually does not have a PhD now. We don't know. This was like a fake.
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious he was fake once he started speaking in a French accent.
Well, you can't, accents are hard.
Also, vampires don't have reflections. They wouldn't show up here.
Right. Well, is that how that works?
I mean, this is a new dimension.
So he doesn't show up in the mirror dimension, but he does have a mirror clone of himself.
Yes.
It's only because we know him, right?
Yes, it's because you guys know him, not because...
Yeah. Would naturally have a mirror.
This place is weird, guys.
Very, upside down.
If you guys had turned on water at any point, weird stuff would have happened.
Would have, like, gone up?
Yeah.
At this point,
This place sounds like Australia.
Anna's getting real mad. And one of the fun things with the Stitches, when they get mad, they have very bright, kind of like, I would almost argue like black cherry red hair.
Yeah.
So when they get mad, it kind of it's almost waist length. It starts smoldering in some places where bits of it kind of almost turn into fire.
Yeah.
And she's like she's white knuckled, clenching her fists, she's gnashing her teeth, and she's trying not to just explode. But her head is just quite literally smoking from how stressed this is making her.
Yeah. I think the idea of, correct me if I'm wrong, because this could be a totally misinterpretation, that Anna is like boiling, but the usually vengeful Sarah is like totally more chill with this dark magic bullshit.
100%. One focuses on healing magic and fixing people, where the other one focuses on like making and manipulating dark things.
Yeah.
Use the shadows to her advantage, so when she does have to come out and blast them with fire, they don't see her.
Yeah. I imagine the fire's not subtle, so I imagine.
No, you can just see her. Literally, her head is smoking. Like it is, like clouds.
Bro, I'm just imagining Looney Tunes right now.
It kind of, yeah. It's almost like if someone lit a campfire in the kitchen, like in the hallway, but it's just on her head.
But the
But,
good
like-
thing is that
It's the campfire, like when you use things that are too green, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't fully catch. It just smokes like crazy.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about green fire.
No, that's
No.
Phosphorus
copper.
fire. The copper?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
What's phosphorus? Is that the purple?
Phosphorus is purple.
Not iron oxide, is it?
Iron oxide is blue.
Blue is iron oxide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like whatever the hell makes up coffee creamer, like it's hydrogen, so it's like a hydrogen oil compound.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it's soy oil. That either just increases base light or turns it like a pale blue for a second.
Yep. Oh man, nerd knowledge. All of us have been
Bunch of
burdened
nerds.
by the knowledge of what stuff turns fires different colors.
Aluminum oxide makes it like almost like a scarlet color.
Yep, deep red. Yeah.
Alright. Are we moving or not?
Yeah, you guys continue moving down to like the epicenter of the demiplane.
We'll stay behind the burning twin, just with light. You said it was dark, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like night dark.
A natural lamp.
Yeah, the lights
Yeah.
are still flickering. Like the school has like lights, and they use like electrical lights. It's not like candelabras, right? So it's like just like it's like fluorescent lighting as you walk down hallways.
Oh yeah. Who uses candles in the modern day? Like
Yeah.
floating candles or something.
I'll create a floating candle.
Yeah, so you guys want to continue navigating?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need one more navigation roll.
Alright.
Magical, not magical, doesn't matter.
They're going to ask Chicktor to assist.
Ah,
Clearly, a magical creature would be able to navigate a magical demiplane.
hey,
We're
that's
just gonna smell the air.
that's good logic.
What
Doesn't have
would we
to
roll?
say that's logic. May logic.
Yeah, so what's everyone doing? I mean, we got Sniff in the Air from Sterling.
Smelling glass.
Anyone else doing it? I know we said Surge with Magic from the twins using Magical Bird. That'll probably be Brains or Grit.
Would it be more? I think it'd be more instinctual. So what would that be?
Instinctual, probably more along the lines of Brawn.
Brawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that going to use their stat, or would it use whatever?
Since you're
Shit.
navigating through a magical creature, we'll add your magic dice to your stat.
Okay, so 2d4.
I'll try to make a floating compass that points towards where the voice came from.
Okay. For all you guys' cases, the DC will be 4.
Well, I
Wait, what do I
Five.
roll for sniffing?
loaded, so that's it.
Yeah, okay. So
Oh my!
yeah, so Riku, if you want to navigate
my
using
God.
nose, I'd use Grit. Or Fight.
Okay. Oh, let me use 5.
It keeps exploding.
Alright.
Yeah, the
This is number
2d4s? Yeah, that'll explode.
Okay, I kid you not. It exploded 6 times.
Oh,
And
man.
then so
That
it was a
is...
1, 4 6s, and a 2.
So, 3...
Oh, 6 4s.
27.
6 4s, yeah.
Yeah, so 27. That's crazy. And Leah, you wanted to roll divination? Brains with magic?
Yes. I already rolled. I got a 4 total. 2 on both of them.
Oh, man. Divination is very difficult in the mirror dimension, apparently.
I got a crispy 20.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Well, that's because all the signs you're looking for are reversed.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be looking out for that. But, yeah, I mean, you guys are able to navigate as a group easy enough with sort of the Flaming Bird and Sterling taking the charge with their senses.
Yeah. True senses.
You guys are able to navigate into... I mean, the door is open to the office.
Whoa, now.
And you can see a figure in there.
We don't want to like survey the land.
Another thing to mention before you come in is that looking in through the door, it does not look like the headmaster's office. Because what it looks like is a person who's sort of it's the figure you recognize from earlier, Leah. But they're in a room surrounded by mirrors on all sides. All sort of pointed towards an epichamber, like a little pedestal in the center of the chamber, where a little box sits.
I feel like nobody should touch anything.
Sarah's already trying to touch stuff as you say that. So she's gonna freeze.
This is a precarious situation.
Does anything
How far away is the figure?
innately dark?
No, it's actually pretty well lit. There's...
No, meant magic-wise.
Oh, this room innately dark? Yeah. This is giving bad vibes, evil, magic trap.
How far is the figure from the door?
How far is the figure from the door? I mean, they're probably they're probably about 40 feet from the door, and the pedestal's probably about 35 feet from the door.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking of just shooting the feather.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Isn't that... I mean, that's who was asking for help.
Is it?
Help. Help.
Sarah's gonna try something maybe kind of dumb.
Yeah, I'll just stand outside the door.
She's going to try and wrest control of the dark magic in the area.
Okay, yeah. This is gonna be fight.
Fight?
Pretty conclusively, yeah.
Okay.
Not in the room.
What is my fight? That is a good question. Oh, fight's a D. Is okay. Wait, no. Oh, damn it! Oh, well, this would be considered dark magic. That's right. I was about to say, well, Annabelle has the +1 to fight, but this is dark magic, so it balances out. So, D12 plus a D4. Another explosion on the D4.
Okay.
D12 was an 8. And then I got a 2, or Yeah, then I got a 2.
So what's the total?
So that's 8 plus 4 plus 2. So 8 plus 6 is 14.
Yeah, so you go to like wrestle control away from the space, and it works. Or well, I'll give you how it starts to work, and you can tell me if you want to continue. Because as the magic starts to work, frost begins to gather at Sarah's fingertips.
She's a fire mage. She'll fight it. She'll keep trying to wrestle for control.
Okay. In that case, give me a grit.
Just a flat grit, or do I add the d4?
This'll be regular grit.
Alrighty.
Actually, no. You're a fire mage. It'll be a magical grit.
Okay, so 13 plus 2, so 15. Do I add the +1 from dark magic, or is this just me?
This is more of a resist thing. It's not of a dark magic quality.
All right.
But yeah, sort of you have to like start of resist, because you're trying to like pull it in and at the same time like resist it, and so you don't like lose control of it, but as you're like wrestling it away, you see like this frozen figure start to unfreeze.
Repeat that to me one more time. My brain did not,
That
for
is
some reason,
completely
understand
fair.
that.
Sarah's getting a good grasp of it, and it's not like doing any damage. Like you're not like, this might be a curse where like you get like rapid frostbite or like you freeze into place, but using like your inner fire, sort of able to channel away from that or like contain this like chilling darkness.
Okay.
But
I have to choose between keeping herself from getting frostbitten or from wrestling the magic.
No, not even that. Like they both work. But the person who was frozen before is beginning to thaw.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not. She's gonna shout out, Anna, him.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll understand that.
Yeah, sort of as the figure begins to, like, unthaw, like I mentioned, like the violin case, like the regular like school uniform. And this person might actually be like really old, because they're not, I should have included this a little bit earlier, but this is not like the regular school uniform. This is like school uniform from like 80 years ago school uniform. So it's still like technically in the uniform thing. Like there are some people who are like, I'm gonna wear exactly what the dress code says.
I'm gonna wear the retro clothes.
Yeah, but this is like women's private school. Like we've got the dress and we've got the top and we've got like everything looks very vintage at the very least.
I probably should have done this earlier, but can I do some sort of like detection spell that can help me tell whether something is human or not?
Yes, go right ahead.
What would that be?
I think that'd be like charm. It just feels like an empathy thing.
Okay.
Maybe a brain if you're going for like a detection, but this feels like you're trying to get like a emotional read.
Well, that's a 5. But I have quite a bit of adversity tokens if I need to use those.
Okay, how many do you want? I mean, you're gonna need like a 7.
7? I'll spend 2 adversity tokens.
Yeah. This is human.
Okay.
But this is the sort of human you get if you lock someone up for 80 years.
Would the spell also be able to confirm that the other 3 people around me are human?
It is able to confirm that it is able to confirm the identities of everyone who is, yeah, it basically tells you every other person in this room is also human.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, everyone else is... Oh, I will say, the longer... Oh, you would get this on that check. Just because this is specifically what you're asking for. And because you guys have made checks a little bit earlier. The longer you're here, the greater your chances are you are unable to get back.
Okay.
But that's just like regular dimensional mumbo jumbo, right? So like it's not... I hope that's not out of the
Yeah.
blue.
I'm thinking maybe they were trapped here for a while and we just need to grab them and get out.
Can we try talking to her?
Yeah, you can try talking.
I guess I would just ask. You say you need help.
Yes, I need help. Help
With
me.
what?
I've been trapped here for some time.
I mean, yeah, we can do that.
Thank you for answering the call.
And that's like #1 rule being human, right?
Yes. I'm sorry I had to take some of you from the mortal realm. But I needed assistance.
Yeah, man. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Person who needs help, right?
You know, I have a theory.
Hmm?
It's only a small theory, though.
I'm a man of science. What's your theory?
Well, some...
Life, science.
Well, I was going to bring up science anyway. Because, well, maybe not exact science. But there are some who believe that there is a sort of equivalent exchange.
Hmm?
So, the number who enter must match the number who exit. A sort of reflection, if you will.
Alright. I mean, it's just a theory at the end of the day.
Of course.
You know what I mean? We gotta test it first.
Of course. But I've been gone for a long time. I don't know if I still have a reflection. I guess
I mean,
I'll just have to take one of yours.
Oh, I don't like that.
yeah, pick one up.
I like your reflection.
Ooh, me?
All your reflection.
At this point, Anna's not holding back anything.
Yeah.
Erupting. She's gonna like explode in a plume of fire,
Yeah.
and she's gonna raise one hand and just say, "You may try."
Yeah, let's get some flight rolls going, just to see who goes first in combat.
Alright.
Oh, I wasn't going yet. I was just like,
Don't
That's
worry.
her-
Yeah,
that's
don't worry. This is sort of the moment where stuff might start going wrong. So we'll just get a
Yeah, I
basic
got a
order.
2.
2, okay.
I got a 10.
6.
Damn.
6?
D6, everybody.
Okay.
Reflections.
So
are-
2 for Sterling, 6 for Leah,
10 for Anna.
10 for Anna. Okay. What did Sarah get? Or have you rolled yet?
I didn't roll for Sarah because Sarah. I didn't know. I figured since Sarah was only still trying to just wrest away the dark magic.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I was gonna say she just will always go last, and we'll just.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. In that case, yeah, so we'll put Sarah last. Okay, in that case, Anna's first.
All right. So she's gonna lift up her arm, and she's gonna allow some of the fire that's kind of flowing off her body to kind of swirl around it as it focuses at her finger and blasts forward with intense heat.
Okay, yeah. If you want to make a fight roll.
Yep.
Okay. And actually, we're going to try something. We're going to try simultaneous combat.
Okay.
So, next up is Leah. Leah, what are you doing?
I would like to make a strong beam of light and try and blind her.
Okay. Sterling, you're up. What do you want to do?
I kind of just want to ask her if she really wants to go through with this.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you're gonna try and like reason. So I guess Anna's gonna go first because that's the way the flight rolls work anyways. But oh wait, in that case, May, could I also get a fight from you? And sorry, Leah, could I get a fight from you? And Sterling, could I get a charm?
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Do I add it?
God.
This is magic.
Exploded. Okay.
Yes, this is magic. Oh, this is magic. Well, except for Sterling. Sterling, you don't get magic.
I got a 5.
Okay.
I got a 1 and a 2 for a total of 3.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I got an 11 plus my +1 from my wand, so that's a 12.
Yeah. You see just as it seems like the ice, like Sarah has pulled away enough of the dark magic that this figure sort of like lunges, or I guess it would be towards Annabelle. Yeah, sort of lunges towards Annabelle as Annabelle just smites. Yeah. Just back into this like mirror behind them. But the flash from Leah doesn't seem like it does much.
Yeah, I think Leah would have like tried to cast the light spell, and it just sort of like flickers a bit before going out.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is, I mean, we'll just run it again. What's everyone doing?
I was gonna say, well, something that could add to the flavor of it. The reason why it wasn't working is because, really, the only light in a mirror dimension is coming from like these candles and from the few lights. She's absorbing all this excess heat in the air to try and make absorbing the light to try and increase her power.
Yeah, so it's like the spell goes, but it just sort of it doesn't meet its target because it's homing in on the other thing. Yeah. Okay, what's everyone doing round 2?
Detrimental to the party, always fun. She's gonna try and cut it off from allowing it to advance again. Set like a line of fire, like a wall of fire in front of it.
Okay. Leah, what are you doing?
I'll try for my light again. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but Leah only uses light spells
Right.
to.
Light spells in the mirror dimension.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Although, yeah, the person, yeah, that actually makes a ton of sense, character-wise. Riku, Sterling, what's up? It doesn't seem like talking's got through that time, mostly because, the fire went off and also, like, negotiation sort of fell through. Not saying they're not impossible this time, but just last time.
I think it is impossible.
Okay.
I got a D4 on this, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Just feel bad. I mean, she's a victim, not a monster.
Just explode a bunch of times. Like, I think both Annabelle and Sarah.
It is possible.
Sure, I'll try reasoning again. Just a theory, not a fact.
On the magic die, don't explode on the other die.
You only got the
No, yeah, I
magic
got a
power.
3.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, so I guess we'll do another yeah, so just to be clear, Annabelle's not like trying to blow up this person, they're just creating a wall of fire, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Cut them off dancing again.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we get this light spell from Leah. And actually, in a surprising turnaround, so what happens is
I didn't tell you what I roll. I got an 8 for the roll.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters.
And again for the light.
Yeah.
Okay. Better than anything I've rolled before. That's an 11.
11, yeah. So what actually ends up happening is I mentioned that this room was basically a circle of mirrors, correct?
Yeah.
So as the wall of fire goes up, like we see the figure that has been blasted against the wall sort of like roll over, like the neck sort of cranes, and they sort of like roll over their shoulder into the unbroken mirror beside them, and they sort of like they just peel away. They just sort of vanish. But the light spell when it goes off doesn't like damage the figure, but what it does do is it completely shuts down the mobility between the mirrors.
How can that?
As like literally it just becomes so bright in here that like navigating in between worlds becomes very difficult because the worlds are light based. And so when the light is gone and the wall of fire is up, there's no figure.
Annabelle's gonna freak out and go, where'd it go?
Maybe we should just get back to the exit.
Annabelle's gonna turn to Sarah and see if that's even possible, knowing she's wrestling with the room.
Yeah, so this is very weird because like wrestling control over the space is possible, but it doesn't afford as much benefit as you'd hope. Like as the spell is going, it's like, okay, if I get control, maybe I'll be able to do some big stuff. But it's sort of just like the dimension is like weighed into the anchors, like it's anchored everywhere in the school, like in every reflective surface, in every like all the bathroom mirrors, in all the water features. It's anchored into the school, so you can't like shift it or make like rooms move around. But what is possible is shutting it down stuff. So it is, with the amount of control she's wrestled, like she's shaken off like this sort of curse that's attached, and she's managed to wrestle enough control over like the dark forces that she could theoretically turn off the dimension. But again, only from inside the dimension.
So that would essentially have to shoot. That would kill her.
Yeah, it's like you find the light. It's you found your own off switch. You found the dimension's off switch. And technically, there's a little bit of dimensional physics here, because you hit the off switch and then it's like a plane. So if you kill the gas, it'll just enter free fall. And there's a little bit of time before free fall where you might be able to escape into like other dimensions and like find your way back, but it's not going to be an easy trek.
Sarah's going to kind of relay this to Annabelle through the link and try and show her like the image of her opening the door to try and have her do the same.
Okay, so you're gonna exchange the secret key information?
Oh no, not the key.
Okay.
She's gonna just try and have Annabelle open a door of her own.
Oh, open a door so you guys can get out?
Yeah, well, so they can get out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do a... Yeah, so last time we said opening the door is going to be a flight here.
Are we able to help?
Yes, you guys are able to help make the door.
I don't know. I think I'll keep trying talking to her.
You gotta, okay, yeah. That's honestly fair. I will mention...
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I exploded on
No,
my
no, go.
magic, finally.
Can you explode on the base die?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. So
I got a 1
okay,
charm.
it again. Holy shit. And then I got a 1.
Okay.
10 plus 10 plus 1 plus... 1 second. 10 plus 10 plus... 10 plus 10 plus 1 plus 3. You said this is flight?
Yes.
I was seeing what my bonuses are for her. Alright, she doesn't have anything else for that. So that would be... 24.
Okay, 24. And then Leah, what did Leah get?
12. Perfect.
12. Great, because I was like, you guys are gonna need a 30. Yeah, sort of creating spaces in dimensions, like earlier it was easier to break in because using the secret, like using the tether between the twins was sort of like the gate in. But in this case, you sort of have to like tether to someplace that is very disconnected. And so Annabelle knows the magic to open the door, but in this case, it is Leah who knows the path.
Because of my link with Honeydew?
A little bit of that. It's a little bit divination and like that sort of thing. So it's just sort of like this sort of meeting of the minds where it's like, okay, I have the key and I have the car. I just don't know where I'm going, right? And so Leah is able to sort of like not guide the magic so much, but just like that way. And the door opens. This time it's wrong. Like the sound is different this time because there is no sound from this side.
Okay.
Like suddenly, like the door is there. And it also looks like a little bit more clean, the exit.
Sterling, let's get out of here. I don't think we can reason with them.
Oh, that's a good point. Sterling, you would love to be reasoning right now. But,
I got a 1.
yeah, there are two things that catch your attention. The first thing is this cube that's sitting on this pedestal. It's very alluring. Just a little puzzle box. It's got a few gears on it.
Mhm.
And the second thing that sort of catches your attention is the music that starts to seep into the room from nowhere in particular. Almost from the mirrors, but also where the mirrors aren't. It's sort of just this violin music.
Right.
Just sort
I
of...
mean, is it good?
Oh, it's very good. Classically trained, expert performance. There's a sort of melancholy to it. This sort of like deep sadness.
Mm. The door was open?
The door is open. The door is open to escape through.
They're like running at us.
No, they are not currently present.
Huh? Where'd they go? Wait, what?
They got blinded in between dimensions.
Oh, they're not here.
They're not physically here.
Damn, I was gonna try to throw her into the door.
I mean, that is an option.
I mean, I'll grab the cube first.
All right.
It's free.
The cube is
We're
free. Nithing happens when you grab the cube.
Nice. It was a puzzle piece, like a Rubik's cube.
Yeah, it's about the size of a Rubik's cube. But instead of like having, it's the shape of a cube, but inside there's a sphere. So it's like cube, box, sphere interior, and the sphere sort of moves and rolls in the box, and has like little gadgets and like gears that turn on its side, and it sort of has a, if you got really close to you'd hear like mechanical clicking.
Oh, is that the gearbox?
It's a box with gears. Can I try solving it?
I mean, that's gonna be brains, but yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, that's an explosion. Give me the 12. All right.
Okay.
That's a 10. And I think this is just flat, right?
Yes. Oh wait, no.
So
Yeah, it would
23.
be just, it's regular.
Okay, yeah. 23.
23. This is quite the intricate puzzle box. But it's not unsolvable. So you get the first couple of turns.
Okay.
And as it turns, there's this... not clicking. Well, it is clicking, but the sort of interior mechanism of the box. There are some philosophical or like esoteric beliefs that the planes and dimensions sort of sit in alignment. And as the gearbox turns, the alignment of those planes shifts. Not in any way that you would notice, but like it's a puzzle for you. And as you sort of like move, and then you're stuck. But in those 3 moves, for Sarah, the entirety of reality has moved 180 degrees. Because at this point, she's attuned to the dimension that is getting scrambled.
Just throw up.
Yeah, no, it's an awful feeling because it's like being the car as the car gets into the tornado. It's like it's awful because, and as you sort of get those first 3 solves, you see like there's a little text that appears in Latin, but I'll just give you the English translation. As above, so below.
Oh god damn it.
Justice Inferno. Awesome.
And yeah, just you've gotten 3 turns, and now it's just sort of stuck. You don't know what to do next. But yeah, in those 3 turns, there is no telling where this dimension is, and also the doorway that you guys were making to go out shifts.
Where the doorway is, or where the doorway leads?
Where the doorway leads and is. Like, it doesn't like break or anything, but it just like it's no longer like the school at like 12 at night. Now it's like the school at 10 a.m.
What did you do?
Well, I mean, the puzzle ain't solved yet, right?
The puzzle is not solved yet. And you could always
Maybe try
undo it.
some more. Well, now, let's solve the puzzle.
Okay. Does anyone else want to do anything before this puzzle starts getting solved?
Since Sarah has some level of control over the dimension, as I know the box is messing with it, but she does want to see if she can try and realign where some of the pieces, like where some of the anchors were.
Okay, yeah, actually, I like this. Yeah, this will be a grit roll.
I got a dirty 12.
Dirty 12, okay.
Yeah.
We'll get a grit roll from Sarah.
One second. Oh boy.
Explosion.
2 nat 1.
Oh,
So I'm gonna use one of those adversity points to bring that up to a 3
so here's the thing.
because it's a nat 1.
No, not even. There's not even natural one. There's not even nat ones in the system. But just Sterling, you don't make any more progress on the cube. Like everything you're trying is now meeting like interference. But for Sarah, this is like it's far too disorienting to like even try and move backwards through what happened. Like realigning is going to be very difficult, if not impossible. It
So
might.
this is called physical pain to just even hold on. I'm assuming.
It's not even like physical. It's like because the physical part of it was like the frost and the flame. This is like it feels okay. Have you ever seen Chernobyl? The movie.
Or like the real one.
The movie, the show, or the game?
The very
Real life.
short, brief documentary series.
No.
Oh, the show.
Okay. Well, imagine the effects of radiation tearing through your body without the physical effects of radiation tearing through your body.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, I kind of know what that feels like, but
Yeah. It's because you're basically holding onto a planar nuclear reactor as it's going to explode. Or as it's like hurtling across the universe.
ugh. Does she still have the shutdown key?
She
But
does
they're
still
not-
have the shutdown key.
Not just the she has the escape key and the shutdown key. Ooh.
Yes. I will also say the music is getting louder.
Hmm.
Is it
Just still melancholic?
It is still. Sorry, can I get that one more time? Is it
Can
ability?
she make a brains check to see if she'll be able to turn the dimension back on should she need to?
Yeah, roll brains. This is important. You guys have. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Brains D6.
I got a bad idea.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, I got a 6. So that explodes, right?
Yes.
Another 6.
Okay.
And a 1.
Okay.
13. And then I don't know if this is still considered dark magic or not.
This will be dark magic because you're asking about. This is a
14.
pretty malevolent dimension. Turning it off and turning it back on is not that simple because even if you turn it back on, it'll no longer be attached to like I mentioned earlier, it's like anchored in. So you could essentially turn off the anchors, but when you turn the plane back on, the anchors won't be connected to anything.
Okay.
It would just be dimensional freefall. You might stop in the freefall, but actually, wait. Okay. You gave me the brains roll was 14, right?
With the +1, that's 15.
15. Okay. There is a possible solution to moving across the universe, which is if you angled it right, if you turned it off in the right way, you could turn the dimension off in a way where it fell to where it previously was.
Oh, God.
It would be near impossible.
Is
But
that
it is
rolling
possible.
a 100?
No, not all 100, but it'd either need a lot of explosions or a lot of help. But that's only one possible solution. You guys could carve another door. You guys have plenty of options.
Yeah, you said this here was a box with a sphere inside.
Yes.
I cracked the box.
You can give it a shot, but unless you're going to try and crack it magically, it's very resilient.
Yeah, I guess I'll use magic.
Okay. Yeah.
Go in a row.
Yep. Fight.
Fight? Alright.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to do anything?
Dirty
I'd
20.
like to try and use my mirror like create an image of what the puzzle looks like fully solved.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Roll brains for me for the divination. Is Annabelle doing anything? There is still music playing, but it doesn't really have an obvious source. And the figure appears to be gone.
Annabelle is trying to realign the door with what she knows is her home plane.
Okay. That'll be light.
And she'll use Chick-Tor to help her.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be flight, but you can use magic. And I'll give you a +1 for using Chick-Tor. Familiar.
Uh, 6.
I got a solid 5 on my brain.
Okay.
Damn. I got a 21.
Okay, 21. The 21 does not break the cube. The 5
Okay.
on the brain does not show the solved puzzle, but what it does show you is that it doesn't show you the solved puzzle because the puzzle's unsolvable with only half the puzzle.
Okay. You need more of the puzzle?
Need another puzzle box.
For the dimension door aligning, it is so far gone. So far away. Like, I mentioned, like, the longer you are here, the more you'll start fading into non-existence. You guys know in your soul that you are losing a reflection.
Oh. Need to get out of here very. Why couldn't you just go through the door? Why did you have to pick up the cube?
I like solving puzzles.
You could have solved the puzzle after you went through the door.
It was just kind of there.
Oh no,
We
she's
could just walk out.
in character. She
Oh, no, I get it. I'm still in character. Let's just walk out. Right. Ain't nothing stopping us.
Where's the
So,
door?
like, to disappear?
Isn't the door not here?
The door is here,
Yeah,
but
right
it's like, so during the changes, the door like got like, it sort of like started bisecting, and then when the changes were done, it landed back as itself, but it looked like maybe 6 or 8 hours have passed.
Yeah. As much as I would like to disappear into nothingness, I got a family back there, so let's get out of here.
I don't think that's the right one though.
Well, what makes you
Wait,
think that?
can I feel honeydew through this door?
Brains.
I'll
With
give
magic or without magic?
With magic.
I'll allow.
Finally,
Yes,
I got a
well,
19 and a 1 for a total of 20.
Right.
You feel a honeydew.
That's not the same honeydew.
Now, look. It might not be so bad, right? This dimension
Now,
might not have
I
a
do
root.
mean A
No.
in a very abstract, like, this was not the honeydew that was when you left. So either it's another, like, multiverse version of your honeydew, or it's honeydew from, like, a different time. It looks 10 hours later. It could be 10 years later. It could be 10 years earlier.
What you do.
Fine. Let
Okay.
me put the puzzle back. I like reverse the puzzle. Look, I knew how to like
First puzzle.
forward it. Well, if I knew how to like forward it, can I not just like undo the steps?
That's assuming you didn't lock it.
Ah,
Yeah.
unlock a Rubik's cube.
It would take another brains.
Right. Oh, damn. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I got a 6.
6 on the brains?
Yeah.
You remember?
What did you need for that?
16.
True. Damn.
Do you happen to have
Adversity tokens?
6
I got 3.
adversity tokens? Because I have 4.
I have 3 adversity tokens.
I have 2 adversity tokens.
Oh my god.
Now, did you roll that with magic?
No.
So, it is a magic puzzle. It is a magic puzzle box.
Okay,
You didn't know
let me
that
add-
going
let
in
me
the
add
first
magic.
time.
I got a 4 on the magic. That's
Okay.
a 9.
That's an explosion too.
Oh,
What again?
bad. Oh my god, I got a 12 in total. 3
Okay.
adversity tokens, so 15. You
I'll
want-
add 1 of mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to not turn back the clock because you're still moving across dimensions. Sarah is still tapped into it when it goes backwards. So it's still awful. But in the end of the turns, it looks like you're back to where you were. Like, again, it's like that junk, 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 and the entire world shifts. Like, multiverses shift.
She'll let out like a scream of pure agony.
Yeah, this sucks.
I think someone might be hurt.
Okay, we need to get out of here.
Is the lady back? Quick.
The
Does
lady
it matter?
is not back,
Mirror
but the
thing.
music is still here.
Oh, I guess this is goodbye. We're walking out.
Okay, so Leah and Sterling are hopping out, I imagine.
Yeah.
Sarah and Annabelle.
They're having a bit of an emotional problem because they know the only way for this to, like, truly stop is for Sarah to close the door behind them and turn this place off. However, that makes them Sarah.
Yeah.
So they're having like a mental argument back and forth.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the music is getting louder. I mean, Leah and Sterling are, like, into the door. They're not all the way through, but they are emerging into, like, not a super busy hallway, but they're, like, janitorial staff and, like, living human beings.
So she's going to channel this spell through Chicktor, and Sarah's going to have Chicktor throw himself and Annabelle through the portal.
Okay. Heroic sacrifice time.
Now, the portal's only being held open by Annabelle and May, so I don't know how that would work.
So the way these things work, the way I have been having them work is it's not like a sustained portal, it's like just holes in space. Like, it'll disappear after some time, but you guys basically just had the scissors.
Gotcha.
And it's not like
Would that
actively
close-
trying to close.
Okay. So, as she pushes her through, she's going to reach for the magical off switch and yank that thing down.
Okay. This is going to be... I mean, yeah, it just happens.
Okay.
Like, you guys, like, the doorway, like, Leah and Sterling are stepping out of the doorway, and then Annabelle sort of, like, connects in your guys' back, and then the doorway doesn't move. Like, the doorway is still there, but it becomes nothingness as the plane, as the demi-plane drops like an elevator.
Oh. What just happened?
What? What drops like an elevator?
The mirror dimension.
We're outside. Right?
You guys are outside.
We're fine.
Inside the mirror dimension. Sarah is here, but not alone, as the maiden who has lured you at least this deep sort of crawls finally out of this in-between space, even in this dimension, a dimension between dimensions. And realizing what Sarah has done is going to try and wrest back control to stop the descent so that they can finally escape.
Okay. She is going to clearly fight back, but as she's actually going to say, I don't fucking think so. This is my dimension now. And she's letting the darkness kind of fuel her emotions and her thoughts
Okay.
as she wrenches as hard as she can to maintain control.
Okay, we're just gonna get opposed fight checks.
With magic or without?
With magic.
That's an explosion on the D10. Is this supposed to be a D10 or a D12?
Your fight is a D12.
Well, I rolled the wrong die. Doesn't matter because I have to roll it again anyway.
It's cocked.
Okay, so that's a 12 plus 3 plus 9 plus 1.
12 plus 3 plus 9 plus 1. So 25?
Yes, I think.
It is a tight race. Like the magic is like getting pulled towards them, but just like not in like any sufficient way. It's like it's like trying to like vacuum up a boulder is what this effect feels like for like this figure, right? It's like trying to pull it away to like back towards them. But it's just you got too strong a grip. But the dimension continues its descent. It's still falling further and further away.
So what she's going to do is she's going to try and there's mirrors around it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
She's gonna try and trap it in one of the mirrors.
Okay.
And kind of like try and like bind it.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So
I think that'll just be another fight.
Nine plus 5 is 14.
Yeah, no, you're able to like with the power of the dimension on your side, even in free fall, it's able to like sort of collapse, like just like it's like you're turning someone 2D is what the magic is doing. And eventually,
And then I want to destroy the mirror.
You want to destroy the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be easy enough. Yeah, like the screams of this person are eventually just silenced as they're shoved into the mirror, and then the mirror just shatters.
And she's going to turn towards the office door and stick her key in the office door.
Okay. I'm going to need a grit. With magic.
With magic, okay. Let's say it's an 11 without. With magic, that's an explosion on the magic. Another explosion. Jesus Christ. And a 1. So 11 plus 9 is 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The key jams into the lock. And then Yeah, you describe, like, you jam the key into the lock. Describe what happens.
She sticks the key in the lock and tries to turn it. I don't know if it turns properly or not. But as she goes to open the office door, she's trying to hope that it turns into that same door she had originally created when she first made the key.
Yep. Yeah, sort of as the door clicks and turns and opens, it's just darkness. There's no other side of the door. It's some other place that's not here. But it's not, like, visible.
She's gonna try and use whatever control she has over this place and say, "Your will is my own. You listen to me." As she tries to, as she steps through, trying to force the dimension to go where she wants to go.
Yeah, give me a charm.
A charm.
D10. No magic here.
That's a 4. So I will spend 2 in my adversity tokens to bring it up to a 6.
And you step through?
Yeah.
As Sarah steps through, there is a landing. Like, Sarah hears the feet hit the floor and back in solid ground. Back in Sis. But it's not the same. Or if it is the same, Sarah's not the same. Because in this Sis, there's no... Well, no, there is. No, there is an Annabelle in this Sis. 100% there's an Annabelle in this Sis. And even as, like, you settle down, the connection aligns instantly through the telepathic connection. It's like gone, 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 and then it's back in an instant as soon as the feet touch the ground. And this door that you've left or stepped out of is gone. It's vanished completely. The key disintegrated in your fingertips. But something's not right. And it's not wrong with Annabeth, and it's not wrong with the school. And that's when she sees it, or recognizes it in herself. It's that there is no reflection. Too long spent in a falling dimension that you were connected to too deep for too long. There is no reflection any longer on Sarah.
Damn. So when you define reflection, do you consider reflection like a piece of their soul?
Yeah, sort of. It's like, I mean, that's sort of the idea with vampires, right? Is that they don't have a reflection because,
Yeah.
well, it's a fragment of their soul. And
Actually, it's because mirrors used to
mirrors are silver, yeah. But there's, you know what? We're rewriting this. We're rewriting the lore, yeah. But it's like mirrors are silver, so they reflect purity, and so it's lots of mages do like immortality, like that sort of thing, and like escape to mirror dimensions, that sort of fun thing. But in this sort of like, there's no more reflection. Like when Sarah looks into the eyes of people she knows, she will not see herself reflected in them.
Do they still recognize her?
There's a recognition, yeah. But it's that recognition that we saw earlier. That recognition of, I know you're real, but I don't recognize you. Like, I remember all our memories, but you've never been a part of my life.
Oh. Interesting.
So, there's still a sister. You still have a sister, but it's sort of like this, like, it's the bond is like there, but it's less instinctual.
Okay.
And I think that's we're going to call it, unless there's something else you guys want to do.
I mean, we're all out now, right?
Yeah, you guys are all out. Everybody's
I
out.
solved the puzzle again.
You want to try and solve the puzzle again?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Third
roll some
time's a charm.
brains. Roll some brains.
Okay. Magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, I got a 2.
Yeah, this thing evades your understanding.
Damn.
I guess we'll never really
Well-
know why you guys were sort of picked to go into that dimension. But who knows? Maybe it's still falling. Maybe the figure is still on the hunt for reflections.
I will ask, does Annabelle regain the same connection?
Huh? Oh, yes. Annabelle regains the same connection. It's like gone, like as the elevator shaft breaks away, like there is nothing. It's like gone. Like that is essentially as close as death you can get without like actually taking a fatal wound.
Mm.
Still need to find River.
I haven't done that, but
Mm-mm.
we can put that off for the next session.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by, for watching live if you're watching it live, or for not watching it live if you're not watching it live. Catch you next time. Magic Mayhem.
Bye bye.
I was watching it.